Hey YouTube, it's been way too long. So I have a lot of updates. I've been extremely busy. Been on the wake surf boat all summer. So that's kind of where our attention has been focused. I'll walk this way. I just got back from picking up and restoring a dirt bike carrier. Got it for 20 bucks. So I'm going to ride at Dream MX tomorrow. This is going to be on my GX here. I'm going to ride at Dream MX in Michigan. Taking my Gas MC250 to ride there. And man, it's beautiful out right now. It's like, I don't know, 65 maybe. So taking this girl out right here. I have some other videos with her. And then I'm getting my wife's DVX 400 ready. Not for this weekend, but she wants to do some track days, and there's some coming up in Michigan. So I just got her going with an MPS tether. I know there's lots of other options, but I needed a very narrow one because of these bars. I did some, cool stuff, ground the e-brake off, painted it. I just have to tap in the kill switch. But her quad has really come along. I mean, it looks really good for a DVX 400. You can usually snag these a little bit cheaper than an LTZ 400, which is really what it is. So this just has the twisted development ECU mapping. That's really it. Actually, I'm glad I just talked about this. I just did the Enduro engineering cap. I need to take my spark arrestor out because I just went and rode trails with my parents when they were in from Texas. We went and rented a side-by-side and rode at St. Helen. So another little update. I sold one of my Honda Metropolitans, which my Mets are like fully modded. They're 50 mile per hour get motors. I've got, I do the CDI, the exhaust, variator, new tires, got the Michelin tires on this one. This one's sold tomorrow. Someone's coming to get it for $1,500. Well, it should be sold, right? You never know with Facebook. Sold the other one I had. It was a little more messed up, not messed up, a little more scratched up. This one's got some scratches, but I sold that one, my 04 for $1,350. This is an 06. And then I picked this up, which I've wanted one of these for a while. 1 year scooter, 2010 only. Honda Elite 110, 108cc, fuel injected. I'll have more content on this. I know there's only one other guy really on YouTube that does a lot on it. Da Vinci, I think is his name. But yeah, I mean, it's clean, it's immaculate. It's got like 1,800 miles on it. It has the original tires from 09 and they still have tread. So I'll be doing some stuff with that. I'm actually going to convert it fully to a Honda Lead 110. So these right here, these squares or triangles will be the blinkers. I found this piece from Japan that has, it's flush here with no blinkers. It's like 66 bucks with like $60 shipping. It's a lot of money, but I want to do it. And I'll be doing the same in the rear. You can barely see the blinker right there. I'll be deleting those, and then the taillight will be all in one. The blinkers will be in the taillight, and then I'll do a fender eliminator as well. So I'll have some content on that coming up. And then I still have my buddies here. So that's a Met 2 that we converted. It almost fully converted to a Met 1. It still needs the Met gears. Anyways, Met 2s. If you're not a moped guy or a Honda Met guy, you won't know what I'm talking about. But the gears are just shorter. So it only does like 43. We can make it do like probably 52, like this one right here. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be riding this right here. I don't know how many of you guys also know that T2 fuel from VP Racing had bad batches at the beginning of the year, right when I bought this. And I got it all out, went and bought a good batch, and turns out that batch was bad. So then I reached out to VP, and VP just said, hey man, we don't, basically we don't know when we're gonna have good batches in your area. you can run C12. So I'm doing 1 gallon C12, 1 gallon of rec fuel, which is ethanol free, 90 octane. And I'm just going 40-to-1 like Twisted Development says to do with, what's the oil, whatever the factory, let me go ahead and get that down because I'm gonna have to mix fuel here in a little bit. The Motor X cross powered 2T. That's what I'm gonna run. So I'll probably make 2 gallons. Tank's already full from when I rode about a month ago, trails with my parents. We went and rode, yeah, St. Helen, I went over that. So yeah, just quick little update. Oh, and I'll have some content, interesting enough. I got into vending machines. I now own a few vending machines. So I'll go over some of that, the trials and tribulations and what works, what doesn't for me at least. And then also I installed a whole home generator. So that's another one I probably will do a whole episode on, because, well, that was a cool project that I think a lot of people think is really, really expensive to get in. Like, you know, people have told me they get quotes for 10 grand, stuff like that. That's a 12 kilowatt generac. It's older, but it's a 12 kilowatt generac. I did the whole project under $1,500. Ran the gas. It's got, you know, it's natural gas. I even was able to make it exercise every Sunday at 11 a.m. It's manual startup, no ATS. So when the power fails, you go outside and start it up. And then same thing in the breaker. It's got an interlock. So I'll have content on that. So I think that pretty much covered everything. Got a new Husqvarna chainsaw too. Rancher 460, 24-inch bar. Got a lot of wood out back to cut up still. But yeah, this thing right here will be gone. It's got, I mean, yeah, I've even got like the Trail Tech tachometer. It's got the Yoshimura carbon fiber exhaust. I mean, they start right up. So, got the LED headlight. But I figure I should cover this like for just a quick second before it's sold. So, carbon fiber exhaust, good scoot. I mean, seriously, they do doing 50 miles per hour on 10-inch wheels. It's pretty interesting. And then this one is still a small wheel scooter. 2010 was a weird year for Honda. I really actually there's one other scooter from 2010 that I want to try to get a hold of from Honda. They had the 2 scooters that were sold for 1 year in the US. This is a Honda Lead 110 in other countries, or an NHX 110 is the code, the like chassis code, just like that's a CH, or the CHF 110s. Yeah, CHF or CHF 50s. But you know, they're Metropolitans in the US, they're Jazzes in some countries. What's the other name? Scoopies in some countries. But yeah, this Lead or Elite 110 made it quite a few years in other countries, fuel injected, which made, you know, super cool. Yeah, I definitely want to do some content with this one, but this Candy Lucid Red is like sweet. I mean, this thing's so clean. And I think I was just ready to, this thing, all I had to do, I should have done a video on that too, was I pulled the variator cover off, which there's already videos on how to do. Change the belt, change the rollers. It had like a bird's nest in it because it's been sitting. Cleaned all that out and it does 50 again. The guy said it would only do like 42. Really nice gentleman down in Ohio that I got it from. And he went to a PCX, was his next toy. I don't want to go that big. So in Michigan, you get away. I think the limit's like 100 cc's to have a moped tag. This is 108 cc's. No one counts or checks. So most guys with like Zuma 125s and Elite 110s are registering them as mopeds because it is a moped. And then it's just nice to do 50 now, stock, quiet. Not bothering, you know, not screaming with a Yoshimura exhaust. And, you know, it's just smoother, I guess, right? It's just nice to be able to like hear, and it's got the rear foot pegs if I need, you know, if my wife wants to ride on the back. 'Cause we'll, like during like the Woodward Dream Cruise, it's the big thing in Michigan. We'll two up on a Metropolitan. But all right, I just wanted to get an update out there, let everyone know I'm still kicking. Got some new videos coming, some more, you know, more stuff for content. And I tried to shoot that all in one scene, but I forgot. We were towing our boat up north to go to Boyne Thunder, and Super Duty trans overheated, blew the seal out of the pump. That thing's got a built trans now, 7302. It's got a Warren diesel trans, stage 1, stock plus, stage 1 plus. Jody tuned it from DP Tuners. So it's got a Hydra now. It's sweet. The truck just feels amazing. Maybe I'll do some stuff on that too. But yeah, it's got like we'd have like the 60 horsepower daily tune and 125 race tune. No, 80 horsepower daily tune, I think. Yeah, and then 120 race and then 60 tow, and it's great. So that is actually a wrap.